Salut les dévoreurs et bienvenue sur ce nouveau stream. Oui, il y a du retard. J'avoue, là il y a eu du retard. Je conçois, je confirme. Mais bon, on démarre un petit peu plus en retard que d'habitude. Je viens de charger le jeu Genshin. Hop, 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 ce fond blanc qui éclate les yeux. Il pourrait pas mettre un mode son pour son... Oh, oh vache. Mon avatar il a suffisamment de lumière là. Bref, du coup, aujourd'hui, on se retrouve du coup pour du Genshin, hein, je le vois, moi, c'est pour ça. Si vous voyez les yeux fermés, c'est normal, c'est parce que c'est en train de m'éclater les yeux. Et j'ai un écran qui est plus lumineux qu'avant, donc je le sens. Ouais, du Genshin. On va continuer du coup un peu Sumeru, à laquelle on a commencé la semaine dernière. Ouvrir les yeux. On va pouvoir du coup continuer Sumeru, l'histoire à laquelle on en était un petit peu. On va pouvoir continuer un petit peu là où est-ce qu'on en était. Et je suis en train de chercher, mais je crois rien de plus. Oh. Rien de plus. Oui, plus on va continuer encore les quêtes. On va continuer un petit peu les quêtes d'histoire. Et oui. Il y a des jeux de... Et d'histoire, hein, gentiment. Rien de plus, rien de moins. Ouh, ah non, c'est bon. J'ai essayé de s'adopter, mais non, c'est bon. Eh. Bref, du coup, ouais, on va voir un petit peu où est-ce que le jeu nous mène et qu'est-ce qu'on va avoir à faire. On n'y est pas encore, mais bon, on verra bien un petit peu comment ça va se dérouler. Allez, trêve de bavardage, allons-y. Le jeu nous attend. Let's go! C'est bon, vous avez le jeu. M'importer le plot. Oh, c'est bien, je garde mes réflexes. Mais je fais gaffe parce que... Bon, on va grimper par là. Ouais, parce que, ouais, bah, vu la tenue rouge... Ah, c'est parce que... En fait, je peux grimper comme ça. Euh... C'est pas ça que je voulais. Un peu les points de TP. Là-haut, sinon c'est pas drôle. Alors... Poum, poum. J'allais dire, je pense qu'elle est largement capable de grimper par ses jambes, pas besoin de ses bras. Oh, flemme d'aller chercher. Je veux pas ça depuis tout à l'heure, là. Qu'est-ce que me met les personnages? Oh, mon petit porc. Mais bien aménagé. Vous avez le son du jeu, je sais même pas. Ben non, vous avez pas le son du jeu. Voilà.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for
Peut-être
always
mieux avec le
looking
son du
after
jeu.
my business.
Believe me, I'm not making.
Wow! Talk about her! Ooh. Look, we know that whatever the Academia lost, Osfun told us to try. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around? Well, given all the people that.
Déjà, moi, je peux ouvrir ça. Et je suis le radar.
Welcome, welcome. How can I help you too?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question.
Of course, especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers
Ah, beau paysage, c'est un peu renfermé quand même. Hein.
Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better.
Those students.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Aramite factions in Port Ormos, especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret.
They're called Ain el Akhmar. Today,
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Aramites in Port Ormos, they're usually pretty wary of outsiders. I've heard that Ain el Akhmar likes to...
Wait, did you say 500,000?
2 millions.
I wouldn't
Pas mal.
worry too much.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Oh, all right. Paimon should agree to parting with them.
Wow, on est riche. Ah, c'est en bas. Il n'y a pas un point de TP où le TP. Il est là-haut le TP. Ok, le port prend tout de suite une autre allure qu'on va dehors. Ça prend tout de suite une autre allure quand on va dehors. Non. C'est un peu humide dans le coin, hein. Mani.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Bah, par ici, on va s'asseoir a priori.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punch.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunities?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be...
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret. So they're probably...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was one...
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more...
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there.
Oui, je suis riche, je m'en fous.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, as you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
Eh, la compagne,
So,
littéralement.
you mean...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we... Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. Mark my words, our god shall return. And if what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that.
Je t'ai fait un demi-million quand même, pépère.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to
Oh,
make
lui,
things-
quelque chose me dit
But listen,
qu'il a
that address he gave
un œil
you
divin, hein.
is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to
Hey! Shut it, Al-Haytham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business?
I told you the other day. I wish-
Ha! The boss...
Yes, and in no uncertain terms.
I'm warning you. Don't push us. Or this
Oh
could-
lol.
We don't use...
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a
Yo, ton
physical
œil
one,
divin, toi, œil sur l'épaule.
accept.
Épaule gauche.
On the other hand, we can't. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I am quite confident that if I began to take such act. Also, a word of advice.
What did you...
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Par contre, ils sont
then.
tous
If you really have a
d'Endro
death wish, let's meet a week from today.
dans ce coin.
The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast.
Hmm.
First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Bon, il va payer le reste.
Mr. Iman, there appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it? Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our plus, he seems to know a lot about...
Bah oui, tiens.
He was that way, after him!
Discrétion.
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them, since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end. Alright, goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to... Since you tore through their scam right in front...
Who exactly are you two?
Hmm.
A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really...
He doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but he could
Mhm.
still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from... Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of
All right, I accept. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier.
So, since you were happy to give...
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for... Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can... Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but...
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can... It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has... Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be used... Well, I think that about sums it up. Ah, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved.
Non, j'arrive pas à la faire.
Fine. Let's talk...
Tac. Boum. Monte auprès d'un
Let's
navire.
continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant.
Oh tiens.
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as she's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares... I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that... Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question...
Fine.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her...
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
Oh non, faut pas stresser.
The challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares.
What? We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time! We don't—
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have...
On va faire un test.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look—
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Ah oui, il y en a un qui brille un peu plus.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through element. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure. But it should
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body.
Ah,
They also handle the
C'est logique.
Matra are razor sharp.
les gendarmes ou
You're in
pas?
for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back... Okay, then we have a deal.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's in—
Où ça? Oh, comment j'ai fait claquer le museau!
instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Ah, tiens, c'est marrant, tiens, d'ailleurs, on voit le... Et orange. Oui, mais j'ai pas la... Ah! C'est comme ça que je peux m'en débarrasser de ces trucs-là. Oh, j'ai pas la lettre.
In adventuring, as in business, you always...
Hop.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy? What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have some...
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Roanoke, these two want to buy unripe horror...
Got it. You too. Please follow me.
Oh, j'ai pas
You
vu
two
la...
have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Hmm.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Ah bah, on te suit, t'inquiète.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating horror fruit that makes your head and ears ring?
Would you like your horror fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to...
Je réponds au pif.
Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Il n'y a rien sur l'écran, hein, mais... Ah, Stan! Où Stan? Ça va, Stan?
He ran that way. Look, he's over there.
Mais oui, il est là-haut. Ah non, je l'ai entendu le bruit, moi. Ah, bah, tant mieux si ça va mieux. Ah, une épée. Comment ça, il n'y a pas le son du bruit? Bah alors. Et du coup, j'ai pas le son. Comment ça, mon bully, il fait plus de son, lui? Oh! Aïe! C'est bon. Là, il a fait du bruit. Là, vous l'avez entendu. Je sais pas, il a essayé de bugger. Il est mouvement. Ah bah voilà une électro.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse my...
Oh, very good.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole...
Paimon.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really...
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. No matter how much more they might...
On note qu'il y a des BD à Saint-Malo, je vais dans le coin d'ici quelques temps.
So that's why I prefer to have customers like you.
En note, j'ai quelques mangas à rattraper.
Don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course, of course.
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, take this one for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extreme.
Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Mommy.
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period. With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture.
Ooh, now this sounds...
2 million mora. Whoa! Of course, you are
Bah
free to
oui.
pick whatever your heart's desire.
Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Ah oui, je me doute que c'est le nom du magasin, je prends note. Tac 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 3.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders and quite the eye for quality.
Eh.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite
Yek.
and the extravagant. Listen, I have a special offer for you two.
C'est tout?
If you spend just 100,000 more and more,
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole...
Il y a un Anguille sous roche.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 more.
Hmm.
We can get some... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge.
Oh,
Aren't
no.
you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on,
Ça c'est pas vous.
come on. We still have around
Mais parce qu'elle sait qu'il nous reste 100 000.
So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you.
excellent. Then please,
Ah oui, mais ceux-là, ils sont pourris.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose...
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each.
Oh, Paimon has a bad
Bah oui.
feeling about this.
Bah oui, Paimon.
Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Bah oui. Bingo! Mhm.
So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the more has already been spent, so let's at least try to find
Oh bah ça
something
d'ailleurs, tu te
useful.
fais des allers-retours dans tous les sens, hein.
Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumer. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should... Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Al-Haytham.
Oh, please.
Oui, oui, bah oui.
Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Mignon. Là. Ah oui. Par contre, au niveau G... Ah bah le coup, on les a pas comme ça. Oh, c'est pas drôle. Oui, ils sont peut-être ailleurs. Ah bah ils étaient là en fait. Boum.
You two may.
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax.
Hmm.
No one here is interested in anything we say, and the mod.
Et à mon avis, Paimon a fait de la merde.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer.
Yeah, he just
À mon avis, on a déjà...
got
Bah
it
non,
so
Dendro,
and
non.
ask her about something important. We've been when we heard that the academia had lost something that might be
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert.
Dans le désert. Bah faut être dans le
It's
désert alors.
supposedly a divine knowledge capsule.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that.
Hmm.
I'm investigating because I'm curious. As you know, the Eremites, several brigades have been vying for ownership of my personal finances and connections cannot compete with the. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
They adamantly believe that the divine contains King Deshret's power, and obtain it.
So you kept hounding?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. So,
Il coupe
I've
l'auto.
been sabotaging their business to force them. The divine
pas
knowledge
drôle.
capsule should be up for a secret
Eh, le
auction in the
Matisse,
next few days.
ça va?
Each to ensure the capsule's security, unless I know whose hands Dory is the most reliable source of information. But that avenue was previous.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory.
Yes, you can say that. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay. Then
Haytham, before you go, we actually...
you two want to try using doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit.
Oui, bon, oui, c'est sûr. Un objet interdit, l'utiliser comme ça. Ça, c'est par là, ça. Bien la musique, dis donc. Là.
All right. This place works.
Here.
Sword fighting techniques 8. Huh.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
Bouf.
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. While you fight, we can use there may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests.
Wow! Haytham! Hyman's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academy.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. All right. Let's begin the test.
Incoming! Hey! Nice and spicy! Speed of light!
J'étais un peu perdu dans mes touches, moi.
All right.
Récupérer tous mes réflexes.
The next step is to use this knot. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it.
Ah, c'est parce que je suis avec plein de clés, c'est ça. Oui, il me lâchera pas, hein. Bah oui.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right.
Hmm.
Time for round 2.
Ça va rien changer en fait.
Don't blink. Huh. Out of the frying pan. Yeah. Hit. Yeah. Incoming. Hey. Nice and spicy. Don't blink. Huh?
Ça n'a rien changé.
Now, I'll start recording.
Oh, Ethan, has
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight,
wait. How much? Dory's such a jerk. She totally scammed us.
Bah
Of
oui.
course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to at the very least. This test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time.
Très bien, on n'a pas les sous-sous. Non, j'ai demandé la carte. Avec ce fond blanc qui éclate les yeux. Tac, 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 tac. Oh tiens, on va l'urne là-bas. Forteresse de jade.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Elle est pas très grande, pas si grande que ça. Hein.
Welcome back, my loyal patrons. You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours, but you know, that kind of. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate?
Hmm.
It's curious.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. There, as for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, it's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The divine knowledge capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain misery.
I'm El Ahmar.
Ah, so you're all. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the divine knowledge capsule. That divine knowledge capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. The capsule is clearly visible in the pic.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure.
Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ein El Ahmar.
Oui, par là-bas.
History is sometimes even more. Don't blink. Hey!
C'est pratique l'ascenseur qui vient jusque là. Ah oui, de toute façon, ouais. Boum.
Oh, hey, Thumb! We got the info you wanted!
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites' transaction. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we can...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ein El Ach. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their...
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again. See you then.
Ça peut être long, ça. Ah oui, bah ça va. Ça va, le jeu nous fait sauter le morceau.
Oh, Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to...
Yep, let's go.
Il a fait quelques préparatifs. Méga celui-là. Ah, c'est récupéré, pardon. Faut que je vais sous le toit. Y'a pas de zoom. Il y en a pas ici. Je vais juste récupérer les... Juste récupérer du coup les trucs de quête journalière. Même si je ne sais pas où ils sont. Il est pas en haut. Il est juste là. Non mais je m'en fous de la quête. Je m'en fous de la quête.
Thank you for completing today. «
73 000 pour 15 000. » Ah, ça fait quoi ça? Ça fait 30, 60. Oh, allez, 5 fois au-dessus du niveau, donc au moins j'ai 3 niveaux de plus. Ça veut quand même dire que potentiellement, je suis 50, je crois que c'est 60. 60 je crois actuellement. Ah, genre, dommage, j'en aurais presque pu sentir une... Boum.
Oh, hey, Thumb. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to...
Bah, on assume, moi.
Demanded that these negotiations take place. This is turning into quite an occasion.
Back up! Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than...
J'espère que vous avez bon goût pour les requins. Hein.
Uh-oh, here they come.
Non.
Rain outlines your...
Nice, Stan.
Sword from shadow. Incoming.
Oh, il est même plus temps que tu tues, sûr. Ah, man.
Boba, get them! Ha, speed of light.
Oh, ils ont changé de personnage. Ça me bully. Ça me bully. Genre, on a toujours l'épée de base.
Boss, finally.
Le enfin.
Use it? Great. Now we can.
Il est corrompu.
Boss? Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
Trop de données. Il sature.
We have Dakota's Akasha connection. Now.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away. World, forget me.
Est-ce que finalement le roi n'aurait pas décrété plutôt de se laisser... de se faire oublier finalement?
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't see— Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that
If the mantra took him away, then that means the academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. Still, Paimon didn't expect the
T'as pas
divine
tout vu,
knowledge
Paimon.
capsule would be.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali
Ah
appears
tiens,
to
il y en a un
exist
qui a
outside
bouffé.
of Sumeru's entire— Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha,
Everything about Lesser Lord
I'm heading back to the Academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham. Until
On va vite le recroiser, lui.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
Il va faire des bêtises. Il va faire des bêtises, le monsieur.
we didn't miss the Sub-Zero's festival, right? Let's hurry! Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
Du coup, je suis monté en haut alors qu'il fallait que je descende.
Speed of light.
Je vais courir. Vous voulez juste courir?
Dunyarzad, we're back.
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate. Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon.
Thanks, Paimon. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port?
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
I see.
Mhm.
Sounds like if there is another chance.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd...
Yeah, you were eavesdropping.
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. The festival's tomorrow.
What?
I've been doing nothing but cause...
Even when you put it that way...
Don't worry, my guardian.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and...
Oh,
Ah bah.
you two must be exhausted. I've already prepared a room for you to...
Whoa, you're so...
Et une nuit de sommeil, dis donc, on fait que dormir. Hein. Faut que je ressente, c'est ça. Devant lui. Regarde ce que j'ai. J'ai combien là? J'ai 11. Ouais, d'accord, ok, tout va bien. J'ai 11 millions. Là.
Here we are. It's also fairly...
It looks really nice.
Not at all.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon could...
Ça, pour raconter, elle adore rencontrer. Surtout donne-lui à bouffer et c'est parti.
Will be working the festival.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's...
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar.
It's a deal. Good night.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sub-Zero festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food? Oh no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler.
Effectivement, peut-être l'heure du dodo.
Did we oversleep?
Petite chambre, hein.
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Ouais, t'es pas loin.
Traveler, Paimon.
Good morning, Dunyarzad.
Not at all. Today is finally...
You've worked so hard for this day.
You know it. It's just that, well, Bishop.
Bizarre de la manière dont elle l'a dit, on dirait presque qu'elle va mourir.
Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way.
Allez, tout de suite, faites la bouffe. On dirait une lépreuse, presque.
This is a stall offering foods from the Haft Mewa feast.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays...
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind. So, what's the...
It's another Sub-Zero's festival tradition. People used to say, generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukashva mushrooms, Nilopala lotuses, Sumer.
So, the Sub-Zero...
You don't have to be a vegetarian.
C'est végétarien. Elle est déçue.
Use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues.
Wait, but if that's the case, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like, oh, Traveler, we have to get on as soon as possible?
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Ils ont dû changer, je pense, parce que là, on parle de Natlan, alors que Natlan, avant, on n'en parlait pas. C'est ça qui est quand même drôle, c'est que ils mettent à jour quand même les dialogues des anciens pour le coller finalement au reste, parce que Natlan, on n'en a jamais entendu parler, là on commence à en entendre parler. C'est pas un hasard, hein. Mais ils changent les dialogues, je pense, qui étaient de base et qui mettent à jour du coup, faisant des références à des régions actuelles qui sortent après. Après qu'on avait un commercial de fontaine qu'on est arrivé à Inazuma. Donc finalement, ça permet de voir des petits bouts de scénario que probablement ceux qui avaient joué à l'époque n'ont pas.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunya...
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This...
Ici vous vache.
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Paimon wants to take a look too.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a...
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions.
Illusions and lies?
Yes.
Ouais.
This book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fear...
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending.
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty interesting.
They say the Sub-Zero's festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers.
Je crois d'ailleurs pour Genshin, je crois qu'il n'y aurait plus que 2 grosses mises à jour et après c'est terminé. Hein.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros will be
Il n'y a plus que 2 régions, après c'est terminé. Hein.
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda.
It's a weird guy with a... Hey! It's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies.
Mhm.
In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sub-Zero's festival, the children...
The Hallowed Night of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of All right, little soldiers. Take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusana.
Yes, Knight Ferris! Just what is...
Ferris, the Night of Flowers, is another Sub-Zero's festival icon, and one immensely popular with children.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a
Whichever one...
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the
Ouais,
drawer.
ça va, c'est bon.
And there's also lizard tail and
Ah, c'est moins bon, là.
Onikabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? It's alright.
I also believe in your intuition.
Great. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right.
Mhm.
Which one do you want?
Le numéro 4.
Excellent work. That is indeed Sunsetia.
Paimon bet you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck.
Oh, pas que.
Here's your Sunsetia.
Très bonbon, n'empêche.
Night of candies?
It's Night of Flowers.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless night of flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something. Can you come with me to get it?
Bon, ça va faire.
You probably forgot because you're so...
Boum, boum. Et plus de musique.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're...
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyar!
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're... Dia the Flame Mane. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest...
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really
Ça
are.
va mort.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky.
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
Please
Hey.
be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look.
Sérieusement, j'avais vraiment une minute pour faire ça.
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little...
I'm fine.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have...
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
Dia! You took care of them.
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
Dia, your arm.
Oh, this? I'm fine.
Oh,
It's just
ça
a
va.
scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Please, let me take a close...
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword.
About that. Well, I sold it.
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's fund.
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission.
Okay, making your employer
Hmm.
cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without...
You're so...
Thank you very much.
Don't be like that.
Are you feeling unwell again?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest?
Truly, I'm sorry for the trouble.
Ouf. Allez, pose-toi là, toi.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go. I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret.
Ah,
I was
enfin.
actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Ah.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity. Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure.
La maladie qui
This
écaille.
progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar, and I keep compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me, so that I can live for that. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but
C'est quand même pratique ça, ce bras de micro. Ça me permet de bouger, de suivre le
To
micro.
me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak, not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful. At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No.
Oh,
Thank you so
Paimon.
much. To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regret. Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh?
Isn't
C'est
the
du
dance of
festival, ouais.
Sub-Zeros about to begin? Nilu will recreate that legend, and with that, my wish.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to.
Yeah, we.
Non, je vais juste récupérer tes armes. Virage.
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without—
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. What?
But the Dance of Sub-Zeros is one of the key parts of the
Sub-Zeros festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only if you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise—
How did the Academia was originally responsible for the Sub-Zeros festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them. This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're—
Art. Dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land? Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru
Ah bah
City
tiens.
for all
Quand on parle du terme d'utopie, c'est jamais bon signe.
truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore. When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyargarbaha Day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the
Understood. I will inform him on—
The Sub-Zeros Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your—
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now?
Hello, Ruby.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the
Salopédorie.
Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? Or
We could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance.
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sub-Zeros so much.
It's okay. See, it would be too risky to continue the Sub-Zeros festival at this point.
Ça va, Ruby?
If you say so. But you can sneak out.
The next one. Yes. Okay. It's a promise. It...
I can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
It really is okay. Still.
Pas de danse.
A lot happened today. Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sub-Zero's festival a success. But, yeah.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce message?
We're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Bah c'est plus Tetra. Zelda. Oh, où la porte? Ah bah j'ai... Il n'y a pas de porte. Grimpin-griffe, grimpin-griffe, grimpin-griffe. Non, c'est la première fois qu'il y avait un grimpin-griffe. Hein.
I arrived.
You seem kinda...
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry. Shall we go? Let's start with the stall.
Sure!
Grimpin-griffe, c'est pas un grimpin.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way. Let's
Puis la famille Mojo, on n'utilise pas... On n'utilise pas de la même manière. Elle est dépitée.
This is a stall offering foods from the Huft May.
You are quite well informed.
They're all plants! Actually, what is...
It's one of the Sub-Zeros festival's traditions.
Yeah, on a déjà vu. Yeah.
To set their tables with 7 different foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the day.
Oh, on est d'accord.
Appear to be in the form of the...
Really?
The moon signifies...
Attendez, on vit un jour sans fin, là.
For now. Wait a moment.
Oui, mais aussi tu fais du vent avec.
Oh, right. But if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing.
Guess that was still pretty... So, where to next?
Pourquoi on a l'impression de vivre un jour sans fin?
All right, soldiers. Now that you have your Yalda candies...
Yes, Knight Varus! What's going on?
Ferris, the Knight of...
Oh, do you want some Yalda candy?
What's the pick? Ooh!
And there's also lizard...
What? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants...
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from... Ah, excellently chosen. Number 4 is indeed Sunsetia.
Je me suis rappelé que j'ai pris le numéro 4.
Paimon bet you had incredible luck, and Paimon... Huh? How's that possible? It's obviously rare. Maybe we didn't sleep very well last night. Or maybe
Non. On a entendu la même chose.
Oh, sure.
On va chercher l'embuscade.
Nowhere to hide.
Pas dit.
A feeling of déjà vu. Oh,
Déjà vu. Oh, je le dit en français. Avec le pas d'accent en anglais. Déjà vu.
felt something. So, why'd you run here in such a hurry? So that's it. You're intentionally doing.
Welcome, you two. Are you here for lunch? What would you like to eat? Got it. You don't look like you're from these parts, but I gotta say...
Charcoal baked Angelina cake. Isn't it that? Oh, Paimon understands what you're trying to do now. You. That thing. Isn't this going a bit too far?
On dirait un goron qui bouffe des cailloux.
How was it? The look on your face is telling Paimon that it tasted off. Then, you mean? That's impossible. We were. So, would this be a case of taste bud déjà vu?
Déjà vu.
Paimon also gets the impression that we've
La mini-mergue arrive après. Vous auriez pu me mettre dans un angle encore plus con, hein.
Hey, Dinnerside is sitting by yourself on that bench over there. What a coincidence, Dinnerside. We meet again.
Oh, I ran into some kidnappers just now, but...
Kidnappers?
Okay. Dia's arm got scratched.
That's a big relief.
Not at all. I've always been like this. Excessive. Besides, no matter how amazing today may be, it is but a single day. After however many more days, my time will come to an end.
Oui, mais comment? Elle parle en anglais.
Paimon doesn't quite follow you, and Paimon feels like something's really got you down right now.
Ah, Link, ah oui. Oui, il a quelques mots, effectivement.
It really is fine.
Oui, il a quelques mots, effectivement.
Huh?
Dinnerside, have you ever felt
Déjà vu?
Déjà vu.
But my days have been the same for years now. Even if I were feeling...
Oh, Paimon.
It's almost time.
Huh?
Nilu's dance of
C'est épais, littéralement. C'est marrant, c'est que même le grand sage est influencé là-dedans.
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbaha day that prohibits public...
Understood. I will...
The Sub-Zeru's...
Mhm.
Nilu?
Oh, Dunyarzad.
It's okay.
But you've been really looking forward to this.
It truly is unfortunate, but...
True, but...
The next festival.
Wait.
No, nothing.
Paimon can't believe what those heartless geezers did!
Hmm.
Dinnerside,
Ah, TOTK, non, Breath of the Wild, non. Je rappelle que Link est muet et tout. Et ça a été. C'est dit dans le jeu qu'il est muet.
Maybe it really was because of exhaustion. Same here. That's why Paimon. Then, how about we settle in and get a good night's sleep? For now, we can chalk things up to exhaustion.
C'est pas moi qui ai bugué, hein. Il y a bien eu des flashs noirs et blancs.
Observing a modest drop in the output of Jnana energy, but values still remain within normal.
Continue to monitor for variances in the data.
Il y a un petit souci.
Why does Paimon feel so tired after... anyway...
C'est bien un festival qui dure qu'un jour. Hein. Elle va mourir avant, elle.
Good morning, Dinyerzad. Sorry to keep you wait.
Not at all. I arrived.
Huh? Paimon thinks you sound kinda
I'm doing well. There's no need to worry.
Great idea! Let's get going! Traveler?
Mhm. Ah oui, dans Wind Walker, c'est la première fois qu'on a un grappin griffe.
Oh, are you interested in Yalda candies? It's not that simple. Each box contains a random flavor.
Oui, t'as choix des réponses, mais ça peut être ce qu'il pense en tête ou.
There's also lizard tail. No problem. These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
Bah numéro 4, bah voilà un peu.
Oh, I like your confidence. No hesitation at all. Oh.
Paimon knew he always had incredible luck.
On n'est pas de la chance. Ouais. Ah oui, là, ah oui, littéralement, c'est vraiment un jour sans fin en fait là.
Wait.
What? He was right about all of it?
That couldn't have been luck. How is this possible? I packed all mind reading?
Tell us what's going on.
Il a pas fait qu'un jour, hein, a priori, notre. Là, on vit que le 3e jour. Ah ah. Ah ah. On aurait vu l'archon.
What's going on? Did you see something? Us leaving Dunyarzad without letting her
Oui, donc c'est pas 2-3 jours hein, qu'il a vécu. Il a vécu des dizaines et des dizaines de jours, lui, a priori. Ça sent l'archon, ça. Bon, on va tomber d'ailleurs sur les autres. Vous avez pensé qu'il faudrait que je fasse les Zelda Notes pour avoir un peu plus de lore, moi d'ailleurs. En stream, ça va être un peu compliqué parce qu'il faut que je mette le micro, quoi. Allez, Kourou, ça c'est clair. Qui c'est? Quelques petites crottes? Ça sent l'archon, ça... Elle fait beaucoup penser à Venti, là, dans sa tenue, presque.
Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads?
You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this.
Oui, il joue, monsieur.
Knowledge capsule? Where did you get it?
You should use it too, Paimon.
You know Paimon? Well, this seems kinda sketchy, but Paimon...
Bah, tends le bras, Paimon.
What the... This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Huh? No. The 30th? 40th? Just how many times have we been to the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule?
Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and I answered that question a long time ago.
Let Paimon think. Oh, it's coming back. Meeting you was the real catalyst for restoring our memories, and the knowledge cap... what about...
Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, you two received the blessing of Dendro. It was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time you asked that. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. The Dunyarzad you were just with is different from the first Dunyarzad you... That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and...
Première.
She doesn't have a lot of time left.
Ah, Peter, il est chiant, il y a des moments.
Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, I'm Nahida.
Ah non, niveau expression, en vrai, non, celui de Monoker est vachement expressif.
Good, you passed the test.
Attendez 30 secondes.
Happening? You can awaken our memories, and you seem like you know what's going on. Oh, wait, please don't tell Paimon even you don't know.
Oui, il est 23h, je me disais, il fait presque nuit noire, bah oui.
Everything in this world runs in a loop. This cycle is called a
Samsara.
You, me, and everyone else are all stuck inside a one-day samsara.
Non, Windwalker, justement, je trouve vachement expressif.
As for the truth, that's on you to find out. If you were told the truth instead of discovering it
Ça va,
yourself,
bon, la forteresse maudite, ça va, quand tu la connais, c'est rapide. Hein.
I don't know how you'd be after that. I
Ah,
can
j'ai
only give you
Windwalker.
surface level help, like bits of information and
Bah, c'est très
subtle
cartoon,
hints.
quoi.
For the rest of the time, I'll be doing all I can to slow down Dunyarzad's illness.
Ouais, et d'ailleurs, l'archon qui nous est capable d'œil divin.
Her illness gets worse after each...
If we can break out of the samsara, I might be able to save her. But as things are right now, she's just a small bird in the sky that's about to lose its last feathers. All I can...
You sure love to use weird analogies.
Analogies are wonderful tools. They let you use existing Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times, and the
Lui, c'est qui parle, lui?
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on? The moon, illusions, and...
Ah oui, d'accord.
That should be it. The flow of time is endlessly cycling within one My mind feels... What's happening right now seems to have happened before. The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content."
A time loop. You've given similarly wrong answers and...
Still the wrong answer?
A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two are still missing a lot of
Dunyarzad.
The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends.
Let's think about our current situation. To Dunyarzad, we have to escape the samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival.
J'ai déjà dit Kigurumi en attente. Hein.
We need to figure out what's happening. The Nahida rejected the idea of a time loop, so Paimon's memories say that we've already done this.
Je sais, bah toi t'as un Kirby d'ailleurs qui traîne. J'ai un Gorgi et je crois que j'en ai un troisième encore à faire.
Hey, it's you guys again. I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee that... Huh?
Un Gorgi, c'est un chien.
What kind of philosopher... Didn't you know that no one dreamed...
He actually has a point. True. Anyway, if this...
Je sais qu'il y a un troisième, je ne sais plus c'est quoi.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person? Ooh, I knew it. I told...
You're really excited about this, huh?
Help.
So, you're admitting that you...
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into? Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys... What you just said...
I knew you weren't...
Marvelous.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's...
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything... The book only says, if you trust your instinct...
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to? Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again? Yeah, if we tap into... at this time of...
Ah bah tiens, j'ai la deuxième.
I'm fine, my lady.
Perfect timing. Both...
Paimon, traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone...
You want the traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to...
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Dia sold her great... The moon, illusions. My mind feels...
Tell her, traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that, including Miss Junior.
All right, so
It's kind of hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she isn't the same. Her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're...
My lady, are you angry?
Ben non.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my great...
Hey, venez avec moi, madame. Mais il y a moyen de faire de beaux cosplays, hein, n'empêche. Hein.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to...
We just wanted her to see the real...
The real Dunyarzad?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see...
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wow. How perceptive.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't...
Her condition's really bad, and she's been...
I can sense her aura.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival... So, you think the
C'est bon. Ah oui, juste 30 secondes. Hop. Oui, vous verrez un autre fond d'écran. Ça change un peu. Oui, c'est des captures d'écran. Et... Alors, juste... Alors, je commence. Ça, c'est fait. On signale. C'est un bot. N'hésitez pas à signaler le bot, d'ailleurs, au passage. Si vous le voyez. Hop. Hein, si vous pouvez, n'hésitez pas à le signaler. Ça le permettra de le dégager encore plus vite. Oui, qui est une capture d'écran d'ailleurs. Ouch.
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the
d'ailleurs, j'ai oublié un
Akasha to
truc.
intentionally repeat
Je
the
vais revoir le fond
Sub-Zero's
d'écran.
festival as a sick joke.
Bien le banni. Les Zubi. Zubi qu'il fallait bannir.
You have a point. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Elle n'a pas d'ailleurs la Kasha.
Right. Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule?
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles...
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered
Le
by the
Nico, ça.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
C'est plus Louvre, hein.
She said, and Paimon quotes,
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for, but...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What...
Par contre, c'est chiant les...
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies... People in Sumeru don't dream. My mind feels exhausted. What's happening right now? Okay, Nahida said the Akasha... That doesn't sound right. That doesn't...
Ah.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge compiling the entire country's knowledge You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't?
What's the point of doing something?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive...
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over...
Oh bah.
How does everyone feel?
Ah bah dors pas, elle est dans le coma, c'est bon.
Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming.
C'est bon, t'inquiète, on peut hurler là, ça dérange pas.
Of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you...
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Ça fait trop longtemps.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
But we cannot lose all of our property.
C'est clair que ça doit être long.
Paimon remembers
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm... Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha...
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
Elle nous traite de rat de laboratoire. Je suis un chat, voyons.
I get...
The moon?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth. So you should focus on other things.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her.
Regarde, bouge pas. Quoi, viens là. Viens là, je vais te ramener quelques souvenirs en prime.
There you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking?
Elle s'est habituée à sa nouvelle épée.
You didn't get hurt?
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh. How did you get that great sword? I haven't told anyone about it.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. It's as if I've already used it.
You're saying that, although you don't remember...
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only...
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
I have no clue what you two are talking.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if they're...
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Du tout. Déjà, faut que je la convertisse, j'ai dit à Stardew. Profitez de mes vacances, tiens, pour essayer de la convertir.
It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just... Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress.
Hey, what kind of...
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know... How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today... It's even possible that this entire world is...
Okay, no more!
Ouais, pourtant, il n'y a pas besoin de grand-chose.
That's why it makes no sense to get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and
Huh? Hold on.
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that.
Elle n'a pas l'habitude.
Is that so strange?
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words.
Ah bah c'est clair que oui, Pokémon Stadium et Stadium 2, t'avais en français. Ouais.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve,
C'est là qu'ils nous remettent un présentateur français. Là.
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest with
Mais c'est ça. C'est ça, même si tu sens que c'est des... Il y a des phrases toutes faites, machin, mais c'est vrai que ça rend le truc bien plus vivant.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you... What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, in other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not...
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway,
Elle ne vivrait pas que dans les rêves, elle.
So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding?
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah, you're right. Gosh, how did we not...
So, what's your...
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis. Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. Indeed, the beep is a prompt tone for a We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's... The moon...
Attends, associé élément musculaire.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly...
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could... That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next... But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better.
A brilliant...
Nahida, tell us if we're right or...
To put it simply...
Ouais, donc c'est pas un jour sans fin en soi. Ah bon? Ou comment ça se fait qu'elle peut pas Kanto? Ah merde! Ah ça c'est moche!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn some...
Right! She did help us find our latest clue.
C'est quoi comme bug qu'elle a à Kanto? Tu vois où je me dirige, mais je m'y dirige.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't...
It hurt? Why?
Well, you're still getting...
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly.
Hmm.
Could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little. Oh, that.
Non, non, ton but.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying.
All right then. Let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body is already.
Yes, your memories be.
Then I'd have to disagree.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then what common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long.
Right. They could use the
Eh oui.
Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely.
Sumeru est après en deux parties, donc autant là j'ai fait la part, on est sur la partie encore bien verte, après il y a la partie avec le sable.
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsense. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Mignon. Ok ça.
This is it.
Huh? This is the...
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be?
That's true, but what if...
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always the force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and it's just as they say. Each swordsman...
Is it really impossible? What?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the... Hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super... Anyway, it's getting late. I should
Et là je vais casser.
to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. But at least we've reached some... Yep, that's true. So...
Sumeru, eux ne rêvent pas. Et bizarrement...
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right!
On est dans un rêve. C'est pour ça qu'ils disent qu'ils ne rêvent pas, c'est parce qu'en fait ils ne savent même pas quand ils sont dans des rêves.
Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? How about we go back and ask Nahida?
Je crois que c'est un top des clips.
Nahida! You're back early today. Did you find... Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember...
We did? But we don't remember anything.
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome... But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time...
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day.
Really? That's kinda strange.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
Grisette. Oh, le bip par contre, ça fait un peu mal à l'oreille.
Our memories are back! About that...
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for... Listen to it and you'll
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Ah oui, c'est ma voix.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days' work.
Pas 2 jours plus tôt.
Time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay,
Au passage, d'ailleurs. C'est gratuit.
Why can't we leave the city?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a...
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for... Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us.
J'en sais rien, lui.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I...
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take this as a good spot. And the guard hasn't noticed... Huh? Why? Are you going to leave But what if things get... Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but... okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back and please...
Bon, on va être séparés de Paimon. Libération!
Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see you again! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were... Paimon, calm down. He's here.
Oh, ça y est, on a lâché 2 heures, ça y est.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Oh, moi je la lâcherai sans problème.
Paimon will forgive
Ça
you.
pique ma bouffe.
The most important thing is that you didn't act. Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your I see. Using two people's different... After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you... disappeared in an instant. No way! What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have... I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days... So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? It really sounds like something big, but this way, we'll also never discover what's outside! Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that.
Ah bah, et toi tu traverses le temps sans influence.
Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunya's out for me. Yep! Now we're talking!
Ça me stresse, ce rouge là.
I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? You need some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. To make something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the... Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. We'll never know until we try. At least we're Let's go then! Let's expose those sages! Alright. Okay.
Boom.
That covers everything that's happened so far. Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were out. Okay. Now that you understand what's going on,
can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights.
Un monde de rêve, hein.
All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely
C'est pour ça que j'ai pas la ref. Mais pour une fois qu'on entend notre personnage parler en dehors des intrigues sur notre sœur.
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by something like
Ça s'appelle la lune.
the sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? What did it...
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did
Maurice
hear a
Dette.
beep from the Akasha. Did it come...
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said, even the final space...
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
My impression is that each day in this samsara...
Pour moi, ça serait ça.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind Paimon's head is...
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seas. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple sea.
Wow! The Archon War, huh?
Secret.
Hey!
Il n'y a pas de... Ah zut, j'ai cru qu'on avait perdu Paimon. Oh.
Do you want some alone time to think?
Mais pourquoi m'as suivi? Casse-toi, je t'ai dit tout seul, j'ai dit. Viens de là, Paimon.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead?
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking. Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no.
Non, on va dire en même temps. On grimpe. Carotte.
you two. Are you ready to take your Sub-Zerius exam and graduate from the festival? Okay.
People in Sumeru don't The moon, illusion. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. Those spaces remind me of dreams. Like the one I had in the Avidia Forest.
Vérité derrière les rêves.
In a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking...
J'avais dit que ça avait une histoire de rêve derrière.
The truth is, the Akasha steals their dreams without them and those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was trying to describe. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. And it grants knowledge.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound...
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control... But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to...
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions. And the fact that no one dreams
Surtout que c'est dans la nuit quoi, et dans nos rêves que parfois on en assimile mieux.
was all a dirty? The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the Samsara?
Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
Je peux que conclure, d'accord.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zerius festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zerius festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the...
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a...
Very good, Paimon.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha...
Alright, last
Bah voilà pourquoi.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine...
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Now that you mention it, Nahida...
Elle a pas tort, Paimon a pué. Elle a pué, littéralement la personne que vous cherchez.
Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, those can wait until... On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have. I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on...
Even you don't know the reason?
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. Traveler, do you have any information?
The Grand Sage said, go celebrate the... Okay, Nahida's...
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean...
À moins que ce soit pas elle, hein, mais... Elle pue, hein, le... Elle pue l'archon, quoi. C'est peut-être pas elle, hein.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so...
We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with. Like Dunyarzad.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing. We've got to put a
Et ici, pour qu'on fait un jour sans fin.
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival. Secondly, you're probably wondering why. That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember.
Never mind Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia Forest, but couldn't...
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the... Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are... You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally... Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this, instead of you learning...
Bon, ils ont pas forcément donné la réponse, mais bon. Ok. En soi, si. Je crois le nom qu'ils ont donné, ils avaient bien dit que c'était un archon, je crois. Vous avez fait le lien.
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their sick after we end the Sub-Zero's festival, Samsara.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back?
Voilà. Voilà, Ruby, tu peux lire. Trop tard.
I'm just the moon. The real sun.
A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of time?
I'll tell you how to break free of the Samsara tomorrow.
Ah, bientôt, bah non, à demain. Oh, Nailda, ça ira bien.
Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look... I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way.
Bon, c'était à parier.
Real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role, so another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, you know, speaking of which,
the Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So
yes, back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way, so that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the—
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself—
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are—
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but—
Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Huh? So—
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must— Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change—
Imagination? What do
La
you
danseuse.
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as— Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming,
Ah bah oui.
the dream will respond in kind. And the server really— But right now, our host
On
is
peut faire des rêves éveillés.
No matter how many times they're served, it will find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and—
How are we going to find them, though? And even if we did find them, after all, like you said—
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. As for me—
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams with—
Yes. I want to try something. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises.
Oui, enfin parfois les rêves c'est compliqué.
This samsara need to end.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far, only she was such a good person, with such a simple wish. Yeah. Saving
On sent tellement la tristesse. Pardon, mais là, cette mort me fait ni chaud ni froid.
Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their— Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting. So, who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make sense. Let's go ask him some questions.
Pourquoi lui? J'ai pas suivi, pourquoi lui? Je sais pas pourquoi lui, mais bon.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine. Just,
An experiment? That came out of nowhere.
could you make a wish?
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new sub—
Less questions, more
Okay. My wish. My wish. Okay.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she just doesn't seem like her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on
Oh, Paimon pas en plein cœur.
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, what she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her
Donc la
face.
moustache.
Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh!
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda candies per person. Nice try, you two. Anyway,
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her.
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia. Oh, right. Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, traveler!
Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose à... Virage.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you. You... right, knock yourself out. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup.
That's close enough. Feeling lucky today.
No, my sword! Don't blink! Speed of light!
Ah, c'était du...
Rain outlines your fate. Don't blink!
Hop là. Ah, j'ai vu fin du festival.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Oh, and speaking of her, remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad. She said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around. Yeah, even if it's only a time. This is the place. It's...
On s'en fout, Paimon, on est dans un rêve.
Windows are unlocked. Okay. Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
C'est Paimon qui rêve, ou c'est nous qui rêvons.
So there was pretty much nothing inside except this book.
Est-ce qu'ils obéissent?
Should we open it?
Rassembler ces histoires en interrogeant les gens.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this, even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's. If we hadn't found this book, we never. Now that we know, we can't even. Hey, where are you off to, Nick?
Ah, son pantin.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, We've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dinyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Quelqu'un pouvait nous voir d'ici.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind it.
That was what the real Dinyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, traveler.
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, what? Where are we going this time?
J'ai même plus le temps de voir ce qui a été sélectionné. Tant pis. Je vous ai dit que ça va être la danseuse. Que c'était son rêve de... On va leur rentrer dans l'arme, moi je dis.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order. The Grand Sage has already granted you much.
Oh.
Son rêve à elle. Elle voulait danser pour son ami.
Traveler?
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by...
What?
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course. If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't
Bah
put
oui.
themselves through this. So they're just substitutes.
On vient de changer les règles.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize the...
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras.
T'avais raison.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones...
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers?
Yeah. What's going on? Huh? You guys are acting weird.
Hey! They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. What a surprise!
Bingo! Ah, j'adore avoir raison.
Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as if... It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilu so when you saw the flowers, you instantly... But if we
Oui, vous le devinez au niveau du scénario, il est tellement... Mais... subtil, on va dire.
Am I dreaming? So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our...
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, as far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the dendro...
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dinyarzad told us a story like that when...
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blood. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home. The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on—
Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too.
Pas de danse?
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final
Merci.
day of the Sub-Zeros as beautiful as we can.
Tu m'étonnes, j'attends ça depuis longtemps. Bah tu m'étonnes. Ça va faire 3 mois qu'il doit attendre la danse.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zeros.
Et le rêve se déconstruit. Ou Romani manie le rêve, du moins.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Elle ne sait pas qu'elle est en... Il est minuit. Ah oui. Il est minuit. Ah.
Good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep. Paimon's head feels super heavy. Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero's? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
Eh, on va voir qu'un corps. Hein.
She's not in her room. What happened, huh? What?
Nombre habituel. Réfléchis 2 secondes, Paimon. Oh non!
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for...
I'm sorry, who are... Oh, a traveler, Paimon. I have some... I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met, and... Dunyarzad,
Did you save her? It's a really long story.
Hmm.
You shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else.
J'ai de bons préférés. Oh, en vrai, j'avoue que... Acte 3, ça, non? Acte 2, toujours? Non, mais en plus, elle est pas morte. Oh, allez. Autant la mort n'était pas percutante, parce que bon, tu dis bon... C'est plutôt classique. Mais qu'en plus... Ah ben non, mais en fait, elle est pas morte. Oh. On nous a fait exprès pour vous faire un électrochoc. Impossible.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first.
After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they complete. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for YouTube.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. Not a...
Yeah.
Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying.
Both are fine. Everyone...
J'avoue que pas même. C'est bon, on est passé à autre chose.
Alright. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right?
At the Avidia forest, there was this incense that...
You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world.
Yeah! So you do know! We've been wanting to...
It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by... As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timing...
A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
King Deshret? That god who died even longer ago?
Okay, so...
I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something. Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim. I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying.
So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick. But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about...
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. No,
Comme par
we
hasard.
must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This puzzle has life and death at stake. To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
How did you do that?
J'avoue la peau.
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as the Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha Terminal, I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you...
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found at that time I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthon. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find greater...
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent, and I'm still really
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at this.
Thank you for the kind words. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission, and every once in a while, I will also take up the... There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. I wonder what caused them to go down, even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange. If the Traveler... I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha I think they're deliberately trying...
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage...
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives. You mean how the Akasha stops you?
Yeah, it's been said...
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared.
Misdirection?
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream, even if the truth is that their dreams are being with their propaganda in place, the sage... Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata... Anyway, the perspective by now, even those who never use a... Got it! I hope... to be honest... Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project.
Go and get some sleep.
La lumière s'allume.
What a relief.
Tu m'étonnes, un anniversaire qui dure des mois.
Traveler? Paimon?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel.
Dans la maintenance.
Oh,
C'est une machine?
We spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard...
Acte 3, ok. Les quêtes supplémentaires qui sont... Merci. Ah oui, c'est parce qu'il est diminué, pardon. Oui. Merci le jeu. Hop là, tant que je suis là. Au niveau de la boutique, j'en ai 30 et ouais, bah ouais, 160, je peux pas faire grand chose. J'en ai que 2. Bon, ouais, tiens, on va pouvoir terminer avec un. Ouais. Et si, c'est les mêmes. Bon, allez, tiens. Faisons des vœux, tiens. Allez, est-ce qu'on va avoir un 5? Non, le jeu a dit non, ça sera que du 4. Un perso. Cetos. J'ai déjà ou pas? Je sais plus. Je crois que je l'ai pas eu la semaine dernière, lui, déjà. J'ai déjà eu la semaine dernière, c'est un C3. Allez hop, ça c'est fait. Et 2, ça fait 3, ça me fait que 5. Allez. C'est 3. Oui, tiens d'ailleurs. Boum, boum. Quant au personnage en C3. Mais bon, un seul perso, quoi. Hein. Bof, bof, bof. Enfin, bon, allez. Je crois que c'est tout. J'ai des succès encore qui... Non. Ça m'en fait pas beaucoup, je suppose. Ouais, 360, hein. Ça fait pas tant que ça. Allez, allez, basculons de l'autre côté. On a comment je quitte le jeu. Boum. Hop, 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 boum. On s'en fout. Pas du leakage. Hop là. Ouais, surtout que la semaine dernière, je l'avais déjà tiré 2 fois la semaine dernière. Donc là, ça fait 3 fois en 3 tirages. Ah, ils veulent que je joue, hein. Et quatrième archon. Que voulez-vous? Quatrième archon. Découvert. Je sais pas trop après ce que ça va donner. Pas pour la suite. Oui, bon, j'avoue que la prochaine région, on n'aura pas le temps de le voir, nous, de toute façon, parce qu'on aura, on sera déjà passé, on aura déjà remis Genshin à 2 côtés avant même d'accéder, avant que la nouvelle région soit annoncée. De toute façon, je crois qu'il reste plus que 2 régions, hein, pour Genshin. C'est pour ça que je fais pas d'autres quêtes, hein, d'ailleurs. Hein. T'as remarqué, j'ai pas fait d'autres quêtes. Tant que je peux faire la quête principale, je vais faire la quête principale. Et oui, c'est ce que je vais faire en premier. C'est surtout la principale avant tout. Sinon, ça attendra pour la suite. Donc oui, non, je compte. J'essaierai de finir avant la fin de saison. Oui, hein, je rappelle, hein, c'est saison 6. Il n'y aura pas du Genshin. D'ailleurs, ça me fait penser qu'il faut que je mette d'informations d'ailleurs sur Discord, de savoir le stream du jeudi, qu'est-ce que ça va être. Est-ce qu'il va falloir que je m'habitue à faire le jeudi toujours le même jeu, ou est-ce que je continue en faisant une alternance pour les deux? Une bonne question, mais bon. Je vous laisserai mettre. Du coup, bah, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui, ouais. Du coup, nous, on va s'en arrêter là. On reprendra, bah, du coup, Genshin jeudi prochain. Normalement. Jeudi. Alors là, vu que comme je vais être en vacances, ça va être encore plus aléatoire que d'habitude. Parce qu'on sait jamais si on va dire, ah bah tiens, viens un soir, ah bah il y en a qui vont nous inviter à droite à gauche. Je sais pas trop, donc je sais pas trop sur quoi ça va tomber. Lundi, je sais toujours pas ce que je vais faire. Parce que j'avoue que je ne sais toujours pas ce que je vais faire. Moi. Surprise. Surprise de ce qu'on va faire lundi. En tout cas, bah, du coup, nous, on sait que jeudi, il y aura du Genshin. Et avant, je ne sais pas ce qu'il va y avoir. Ce sera la surprise. Sinon, du coup, alors juste au niveau des semaines, comment ça va se dérouler. Alors, je regarde juste mon calendrier, moi qui est à côté, parce que la semaine prochaine, du coup, je peux faire lundi, jeudi, dans la logique. Et la semaine suivante, ça sera uniquement le lundi. Donc, ça veut dire que le 25... C'est vrai que d'habitude, on commence la saison le 25, d'ailleurs. C'est ça qui est rigolo, entre guillemets. Et normalement, les saisons commencent au 25. Là, cette saison-ci... Alors, elle avait commencé Ouais, ça, on l'avait commencé le 26. Pas la semaine prochaine, mais dans 2 semaines, ça fera 1 an que la saison 5 avait démarré. Mais il y a des chances qu'elle fasse quasi 1 an tout pile. Que du coup, le 25, ça sera probablement son dernier stream. Parce que nous, après, on reprendrait qu'à partir du 15 septembre. Oui, parce que... Après, je ne serai pas chez moi du tout. Donc, ça ferait quand même une pause de plus de 15 jours. Ça fait beaucoup le 15 août. Ça fait beaucoup le 15 août. C'était pas le 15 août que j'ai prévu. J'ai mal rentré mon info, moi. Ensuite, des verrous, oui, téléphone. Récalcitrant. Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai marqué le 15, moi, non, c'est plus le 8. Ça pourrait reprendre potentiellement le 8 septembre, donc il y aurait à peu près... il y aurait 10 jours, plus de 10 jours de pause. Avant la reprise. Donc oui, là, cette année, il y aura bel et bien une pause et... En vrai, ça va pas me faire de mal, un peu de pause. En vrai, ça va pas me faire un peu de mal. Bref, en tout cas, du coup, la semaine prochaine, c'est la dernière semaine complète. Et après, bah, du coup, ça sera une semaine... juste une demi-semaine et après, terminé. Je passerai... ça sera un flambeau de la 6e saison. Ça va pas être la même. Le Genshin, ça sera terminé à ce moment-là. Tic, tic, tic. Je sais pas du tout vers qui vous envoyez, tiens donc. Attends, elle est toujours en stream, mais depuis ce matin, lié. Ah vache. Oh, elle est partie bouffer. Ah la vache. Ça fait presque 14 heures qu'elle est en stream, tout va bien. Oh, je pense que je vous en laisser là. Je pense que je vais vous laisser aller vagabonder à droite à gauche là où vous voulez tranquillement. Je vais pas vous embêter plus que ça. Je sais pas vous envoyer en raid. Je vais vous laisser là. Je pense que ça sera pas mal. Du coup, c'est tout pour aujourd'hui. Si vous voulez voir la suite, et vous connaissez le chemin. Si ce n'est pas le cas, je vous invite à suivre les différents réseaux. Vous avez aussi bien dans le chat que dans la description. Ah bah, si t'as quelqu'un, vas-y, n'hésite pas, hein, Stan. Le programme n'est toujours pas à jour. Je suis en train de chercher, oui. Du coup, bah ouais, moi j'ai pas grand-chose d'autre à dire. Hop, oui, on peut l'avoir, hein, si tu veux, Stan, y a pas de souci. Hop. Hop. Du coup, moi je vous dis bonne nuit. Du coup, bah bonne soirée, bonne nuit ou bonne fin d'après-midi si vous n'êtes pas sur la même tranche horaire ou la rediffusion. On va aller voir Gekura Ritsu. Ouh. Ouais, on va bien voir. Et puis... Et bah du coup, comme je disais, hein, reposez-vous bien, détendez-vous bien. Hein, profitez pour ceux qui sont en vacances. Je vais penser à tous ceux qui travaillent. Oui, il me reste demain à finir. Il me reste encore demain à bosser, puis après je suis en vacances. Oh oui. Ne me cherchez pas le matin, je vais ronquer comme pas possible. Tant bien, je ne stream que le soir. C'est con. Bref. Du coup, à la semaine prochaine. Pas de stream ce week-end. À la semaine prochaine, reposez-vous bien, détendez-vous bien. Et bon courage pour ceux qui bossent même ce week-end. Et puis, bah voilà. Bref. Moi, je vous dis du coup, bah, à lundi, sur je ne sais quoi, je verrai bien. Est-ce qu'on reprendra, est-ce qu'on refera une run de Zelda? Je ne sais pas. Est-ce qu'on attaquera un autre jeu? Je ne sais pas. Bonne question. Je ne sais pas encore, mais je verrai bien. Bref, à lundi, bon week-end. Reposez-vous bien. Merci à tous ceux qui étaient présents dans le chat et tous ceux qui étaient présents dans l'orque. Bonne soirée à vous tous. Bonne soirée Ruby. Bonne soirée Stan. Et puis bah du coup, à la prochaine. Et d'ici là, bien entendu, on suivre.